Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Madden 2002. We are here down the home stretch of the season and our most important games of the year with the New York Giants on the road, not home, on the road, who have actually gotten pretty good throughout the rebuilding efforts. The Stars are a little bit less balanced than they have been in years past, so the Giants have finally made a little bit of progress. They've fired a few coaches since we've started this whole franchise mode. And it looks like they're finally building towards something. The core of the team is still the same. I think they're still rocking with Kerry Collins at quarterback. They still have Lonnie Toomer at receiver and Ike Hilliard. But they do have a new running back. That is a thing. They do have a new running back. Willie Hudson is the running back. And I think Tiki Barber is in this game. I don't know. He's either on their bench still or he went somewhere else. I'm not sure. But Willie Hudson is their new running back. And he's a force to be reckoned with. That's for sure. And also, of course, the receiving core is very good as well. But we are in kind of a desperation mode at this point of the season after a strong start. We've lost a few games in the middle part of the season, and now it is looking like the division is going to come all the way down to Week 16, to the final game of the year. And these games that we were playing, since all of our division games are on the back half of our schedule, all these games are incredibly important. Very, very important. We already lost to the Eagles, which put us in a tough spot, and now we need to pick up a win against the Giants or the Skins, or both, probably preferably, if possible. But Mr. Hudson's going to make that difficult as he's off to the races. Justin Nipper goes for the shoestrings, can't get him, and now he's off to the races. Rice, the new strong safety that we just had to sign in place of Lionel Mace, can't get there either. And one play is all it takes for the Giants to get a 78-yard run from scrimmage. There's absolutely no way. There's just no way. How could this be? How could this happen? Oh, man. And Marcus Johnson, who's on a block, it ends up being one of the closer guys to this play. I mean, that is just physicality. And I'm just trying to find anything to praise on a play like this because I don't know how we give up a 78-yard run from scrimmage on the very first play of the game. But we do. So the Giants back with the football here close to midfield. Kerry Collins dumps this one off quick to their fullback. He's going to break off of a tackle as Lennox Morrison is unable to wrap him up and bring him down. It's going to take at least, I think, Chet King to get the fullback down. He's a big guy, so it makes sense. But still, first down for the Giants, and now our defense facing a 3rd and long for New York. Kerry Collins, with pressure in his face, unloads it quickly, and their tight end Chatsky cannot haul this one in. And so it's going to be a 4th and 10. The Giants are going to rely on their kicking team to try and extend the lead, and he's going to do just that. It's a very nice long field. Look at that. It's even saying it's a record for him, Mr. Tony Lott. 48-yarder is going to be good. So 10-0 is the score here. Now we got to get something moving on offense, if at all possible. Chuck Dunn dumps one off here, and he finds the backup tight end, Williams. So we do get a nice little boost here on offense. You're finally going to move on offense. We haven't seen it all quarter. So on 2nd and 3 now, we're going to fast forward. We give it off to Roland Rich. He's going to get brought down in the backfield, but there's a flag on the play, and it's because Otis Cameron was holding. So not only are we stopped behind the line, but that play is going to get wiped away. We're going to move 10 yards back anyway and try this one again. So now a 3rd and 13. For the Cowboy offense, you're closer to midfield. Chuck Dunn looking for something. Plenty of time to throw here to make a decision. Pump fakes, finally unleashes it, and receivers to come back for it. It's Kenny Thompson who's got to come back for it, and he's now feasting, man, making dudes miss, breaking tackles, and cutting up field. What an amazing athletic play from Kenny Thompson, bro. I figured it might be him, but I had to see the numbers first, as he had to come back to get that ball and just really kind of extended it into something else. But still, 3rd and goal here. We're struggling to get into the end zone, but this ball is flipped in to the end zone, and it is caught. And it is caught by the fullback here, by Riggs, our rookie fullback, Brandon Riggs from Colorado, who he drafted to start at fullback. He's the one who managed to haul that one in and get the first touchdown of the day for the Cowboys. And there was just a whole mess of players. I don't know what Chuck Dunn saw. I'm glad that one ended up in a touchdown because that was a very messy place to throw the football. So we finished the first quarter down by 3 points here in the Meadowlands, and so we're going to have to fight back any way that we can. So 3rd and 8 here for the Giants. They are in our territory. They're trying to pick up a first, and they absolutely do pick it up as Shatsky, the tight end, is able to haul this one in. And now the Giants' drive is going to continue with some new life as they have worked this one inside the red zone now. with an opportunity to extend the lead back to 10 if they can get into the end zone. And that is the strong safety Rice, who we signed, falling behind on the tight end here. So we're not expecting a lot from that position anymore, unfortunate. So on a 3rd and 3, they're going to give it off to Hudson, who's going to find just enough open space on the line of scrimmage to fall forward for a first down, but he's not going to get the touchdown. So the Giants will have another 4 tries to get in there. And on second and goal, Kerry Collins is going to flip this one short into the end zone, and it's going to be caught for another Giants touchdown. So the Giants now rolling on offense a little bit easier, and their tight end Shatsky, we just cannot seem to contain really all that well. He seems to be moving pretty well. So now on offense here, we have a shot, and Chuck Dunn all day to throw, man. The coverage has been there on the O-line. We're not going to lose anything on the offensive battle here up front. So Terry Glenn runs all over the field before he finally gets an opportunity to catch this one. And now we are moving in Giants territory, looking to get into the end zone if at all possible. So on a 3rd and 12, the Giants defense standing up tall here, and Chuck Dunn's able to flip this one off to Rock Terry, the young receiver who's able to haul this one in, and he's been getting quite a bit of work here in the last couple of weeks, and he finally gets his name called in this game. So 1st and goal now, we're going to run the hurry up as we are within a minute 28 here, and there's going to be a flag on the field, but it's going to be an offsides as the Giants could not get set on the line before we were able to run another play, and that's Terry Glenn in the end zone who was able to haul that one in. So this flag is going to be wiped off the board, and we're going to have an extra 6 points under our belt here as we try and get closer and closer to the Giants total here. Or no, that wasn't Terry Glenn. It was Cade Richardson, the rookie from Arizona. He was able to catch that. I thought it was 88, but it was 86. So moving on offense again here within a minute, and Chuck Dunn finds Roland Rich down the middle, who we haven't seen really running the football too much, but there he is receiving as he gets a huge completion. So on 1st and 10, we're going to call timeout here, and Chuck Dunn in the next couple plays here flips one out to Terry again, and he's going to get brought down right at about the goal line. We're still running with tempo here. The Giants just cannot keep up. I can hardly keep up with how Chuck Dunn is moving this offense right now. So on 1st and goal here, he's going to flip this one out to the corner, and that time it is Cade Richardson again, the rookie, able to haul this one in, man. And we are getting huge contributions from the biggest names on our offense right now. What a huge masterclass of a drive. So we come from down 10 points against the Giants and ended up dropping 14 on them in the last minute and a half of the first half to take a lead here. And now Kerry Collins making some mistakes here as he overshoots this ball, and it's Dre Bly who's able to snag that one down. We saw him have a nice little road trip to Cali, and here he is still producing on defense in New York. So maybe away from home, he's really productive. I don't know. But Chuck Dunn has to float this one out here. It's a hospital pass. Good Lord. And once again, that's Brandon Riggs, the rookie fullback, who just gets absolutely plastered. What a hospital ball from Chuck Dunn. He really just put him in a tough spot. Hard to hold on to that one, but I'm glad he did. He's a fullback. He's built for it. So 1st and 10 again, close to the red zone. Roland Ridge dead to rights in the backfield, but he escapes, shakes off another tackler, and gets into the end zone. An angry run. A nice, angry, physical run from Roland Ridge, who, again, we have not seen much. You see his stats on the screen. He hasn't done much in this game here. That reception is really kind of the most he's done, but that run right there is massive, and that'll get us another touchdown. So 28-17, but the Giants say, hey, we got a running back too. And this one has a face mask that's going to get pulled by Justin Nipper, the rookie free safety, and that's going to tack on an extra 15 to an already pretty decent run from Willie Hudson, the running back. So the Giants get a huge boost here on offense that they desperately need here in the third quarter. So now across midfield, Kerry Collins, pressure in his face, unloads it to Amani Toomer, who shakes off Lennox Morrison, and now he's off to the races, and no one is in the vicinity to catch up, and he's going to get a touchdown for the Giants. So the Giants finally get a little bit of offense here and come back within just 4 points. They could have went for 2, but I don't think they will. I'm pretty sure they're just going to go for the point after. And we sent a safety blitz there, and it almost got home, but haven't seen too much pressure on Collins. He's been able to get these passes off just in the nick of time. He's an NFL quarterback. He's capable of doing that. So 1st and 10, the Giants with another shot again in our own end. And the Giants float this one up, and it's Monty Toomer again. So really, man, limiting the big play has just been an issue for our defense as the Giants have been able to kind of string together a now 30-plus point performance by just kind of stringing the big plays along, man. So 31-28 is now the score. We now fall behind after our 14-point explosion. The Giants had 14 points unanswered, and we are now looking for an answer here in the fourth quarter. So On the third down, out of desperation mode, we got to get something here, and we are unable to do so. So we miss Otis Cameron here, so we're going to have to punt him. Because of the punt, the Giants have pretty decent field position, and Willie Hudson, man, is just feasting right now. He is just running over guys. He keeps bouncing off of tackles, and he is finally brought down. I don't know if he got close enough to the sticks to get a first down. He ended up moving backwards, so I don't think he's going to get the first down here. But if the Giants get a couple, man, they could end this game. So out of the 2-minute warning on 2nd and 1, we got to come up with a stop here in the next couple plays, man. We cannot allow this first down to happen. And Willie Hudson finds some open space, and he gets bumped off of a block, and he's going to fall down, but not before getting the first down. So now the Giants are in kill timeout mode, as they can take all 3 of our timeouts. So we have to stop from getting a first down, and we can as Lennox Morrison slides off Hudson. Hudson still breaking tackles, and he's finally brought down, but not before getting inside the 20 and getting another first down. And so the Giants are basically going to line up in victory formation, as they essentially can just keep killing time from here. But in case there was any shadow of a doubt here, they're going to hand this one off to the fullback, and he's going to get into the end zone, but there's a flag on the play. Amani Toomer is going to hold, so that is going to erase that play. I mean, I don't know if that necessarily gives us a new lease on life here or anything, but, it erases the touchdown. So on a 3rd and 12, we have a chance to stop the Giants here, and they'd still be able to kill time, but it doesn't matter because Hudson's going to get the first down anyway. It doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter. Does not matter. So we could have got the stop here, basically forced maybe a field goal for the Giants, a 6-point deficit, maybe had about 30 seconds left on the game clock, but no, we can't stop Hudson, as Hudson just, I can't stop him. Just can't stop him. Can't stop him. Editing this video, I was like, dude, I can't believe that dude ran over us like he did. That dude was running all over us. So the Giants end up coming from behind here and taking a victory away from our cold, dead hands and pushing us to 7-6. So now things a little bit difficult here. There's still a chance to go 10-6 to win out, and that'd be pretty safe for the playoffs. But losing a game like this to the Giants in a tight division race where they're now also 7-6 does not bode well for the next few weeks here. So looking over the game stats here, Chuck Dunn had a pretty impressive game here. Completion percentage is up here. It's one of his better games that we've seen from him. 3 touchdowns, 272 yards. I like that a lot. Roland Rich ended up getting close to 50 yards, but still not a great day for him. Cade Richardson, not really a ton of yards, but he does get the 2 touchdowns. So, hey, we'll give it to him. I'll definitely give it to him. So, defensively, Travis Rice, the strong safety that I mentioned that we had to sign in place of Lionel Mason's injury, ended up leading the team in tackles. So, good on him. And then nothing in the kickoff. Field goal department, geez. Coming back to the Hubbard now, we do manage to steal a game from the Eagles, which was massive, man, as the Eagles are looking to clinch the division. But we do lose to the Chargers, who are also a pretty decent team here. So we go into this final game against the Redskins 8-7, and I guess depending on how things, we're going to have to look at the schedule towards the end or in the next video here, but depending on how things go, like in Week 16, there is a chance we could still make the playoffs or even win the division. I'm not sure. So hope to see you guys in the next video against the Skins.